A hearty good morning to everyone, though it's probably going to be actually evening or possibly even late night when I upload this. But welcome back to I wanna hug the Gator. Let's continue. Alright, so Damien sets his game up, searching several mismatched cases for the right CD, and giving the screen a good thump to get it to work properly. It's not an old tube TV, man. It's gonna crash one of these days. Crash hard. Grabbing a controller, he turns on to Xbox One. Lovely. Select something called Rock Ring ODHG? Is that supposed to be Halo? That's an interesting way to parody that. And settles deep into his groove on the couch. This one's my favorite in the series. After a minute or two of gathering a full lobby, a Dilopho Spino Dino picks his class and begins his virtual rampage. Only a minute in, and he manages to get the first kill. I'm just a bit burnt out for the day. Getting pretty tired, actually. Hey, Yinko. Yeah? Olivia didn't come back with her wheelchair. Something happened? Yeah, she isn't taking Anakin's passing well. Man. Well, I'm glad you were there for her. Hmm. My eyes remain on the screen, lost in the vibrant violence as some in-game announcer proclaims Damon's digital massacre. Did Halo have... Uh, I'm guessing that Halo did have voice clips, but I don't remember if they did the massacre shit, or if that was something else. Maybe that was Quake. Fucking poggers. On his part, Damon's frills wavered like crazy, and it looked as if his arms also wanted to wave in victory. You want to talk about it? I don't want to take up your time, Damien. Come on, man. We've known each other for a while. You can be honest with me. Not sure where to begin, really. And again, was really cool. I don't really have the right words for it. Somehow, I think I'm unqualified to speak on it, compared to Olivia. She knew him better than I ever did. He was important to her, yeah. We talked about it for a bit before Liz picked us up, but I'm worried I'm not much help. Well, that's what we're here for, right? To help her out in any way we can. Best thing to do for is to be ourselves for her, and she'll eventually go through the motions her own way. Yeah, that makes a surprising amount of sense. I slowly look up from my mug over to Damien. And you make it sound so easy too. He briefly meets my gaze before returning his attention to the screen. I know I'm not the smartest guy around, but I do know Olivia. We don't share parents, but she's still my older sister. Older sister? Her birthday's first, duh. And knowing Olivia, she'll be able to manage. But how are you managing? Me? Trying to sort the maelstrom of emotions running rampant in my head. Uh, Overwhelmed, I guess. I wish I'd gotten to learn more from him. I don't think we got to use the prince with him. Maybe with the substitutes, but not with him exactly, which kinda sucks. Things that we were assembling during the storm, you know? Elvie could probably recite some of his lessons by heart. She probably could. I remember the first time she got to work with some special paint in his class. She was just ecstatic. She came home a mess, covered all over with blues and greens, and leaving tracks wherever she went. When Mom saw her carpet vandalized, she threw her right in the backyard and hosed her off. I ended up joining in because it looked fun. Eyeing the hallway leading to her room, a part of me wants to see if she's alright. That part simply wants to be closer to her again. Damon looks back again, the unspoken question clearly written across his arched brows. What about Olivia and you? Speaking of, I may have told Olivia that I liked her. About time. Oh? What? You two have been sticking together like glue ever since the summer barbecue. I mean, come on now. Anyone with half a brain could see that you were becoming more than friends. All the signs were there. Although it does worry me a bit. Why is that? Well, think about it. Your teacher just passed away. You both wrecked right now. What if it's just that suspension bridge thing? I'm guessing. I mean, I know that whenever tragedy hits, it's not the best to confess love or be in love with someone else. Hell, be in a relationship after that. I guess that's what that suspension bridge is. I don't know, man. It only just happened. You're right. Sorry. I do like Olivia. I know that. I guess I'm a little scared of the future. How so? There's just a bunch of things I still don't get about Olivia. Or maybe friendship in general. When I first arrived at St. Habend, I really never had any friends like you guys. So to be suddenly be involved in all of this? I don't know. I think I get it. Yeah. Things can be a little dramatic around here. One way to put it. What's so different about your old friends? Never really had any. Well, that's not true. I had friends, but they were like day friends, you know? Classmate friends, yeah. I got a bunch. And your folks constantly moving around means they only ever lasted like a year, tops? Yeah. Am I a day friend? No way. You come to our parties and everything. In fact, look. He points to the subtle, discolored patch on my jeans where Vinny's acid punch had failed to completely wash off. Nice. Get a mark from that day. You got marked. Oh, we got you marked. Nice. Thanks. It means more than you know. To be honest, I always had a good feeling about you. That you'd be a decent addition to the group. But to see Olivia actually start opening up to you, around you, 2 months ago, that was unthinkable. All those years I was trying to alone, you know? Made it all worthwhile. Not to take credit or anything, I'm just really glad to see her happening after so long. Moments of Olivia and I flashed together in my head. Good, bad, and everything in between. It all culminates into a single image of her staring up at me with that smile of hers. Me too. Hard to believe that she's been dealing with so much inside when I first met her. Well, Inko, some people just have a lot of problems they hide from the world. Yeah, they bottle that shit up. For example, he puts the controller down and shifts to look me in the eye. His character is instantly sniped. Nice. We love Halo. Me and Battlefield as well. That hot chocolate gave me a tummy ache. I'm being serious. I was serious. It can be little things like that. Little stresses that can add up. Now it doesn't bother me, but someone else might just about ruin them. If you're trying to get with Olivia, I'll give you a nickel's worth of advice my dad told me. If a girl you like asks you to wear your shirt at 2 a.m. and to bake cookies, she's an absolute keeper. Heh, that's some pretty good advice. Just don't break her heart, yeah? Wouldn't dare to think of it. You fucking better not, Inko. Damien offers me a fist to bump, to which I happily reciprocate. Bro fist. Man, Bro Fist Army goes hard, man. Those memories. Ah, a door creaks open. Both of our heads turn around at the sound. Olivia! She kneels in the doorway to her room, leaning against the side railing. Bitch. Is that black pants? I think it's the same jeans that she always wears. Damon nods me and continues his game. Ambient gunfire and controller clicking fills the silence. Did you? No, the mug! You're hot chocolate, man! No, I would take that right now so I don't continue coughing. I take the hint and stand up, slowly approaching Olivia as she tries to shuffle down the hallway. She's completely upright in a display of pure confidence. Even her tail is upright, as if to amplify her dignity. I'll have to tell her how cute that is when I'm not so drained. I wordlessly offer her a hand, and she accepts. With her on my shoulders, I walk the both of us towards the living room couch and plop down on it with her. Oh, here. I lean forward to grab her cocoa from the coffee table. Most of the warmth has gone by now. I guess I can go warm it up in the microwave for her. She's tugging my arm. Come on, it's cold. She starts leaning hard against me to keep me from getting up all the way. Alright, jeez. Oh, she has her own. Yeah, actually, no, I do remember that. Damn. I give her the mug and she goes to start sipping it instantly. I was going to warm my voice dies as I feel her settle against my legs with a relaxed hum. Her body relaxes more, and I'm allowed to set up enough for her to settle in by my shoulder. She's warm. The two of us watch Damien's game continue. Olivia continues sipping down her drink, letting one hand free from the mug. Her hand finds its way to mine, and our fingers curl around each other's. That is adorable. Damien plays a few more games. I don't really keep track of how well he does. He finishes one last match and yawns, stretching back over the couch. Alright, that's probably enough for me. I'm gonna get going. Give you two some space. Okay. Damien gets up from the couch and slides his controller near the cabinet where it lay before. On his way out, he stops to look right into my eyes. Hey, keep things chill, man. Don't do anything stupid, alright? Yeah. He nods and heads off to the depths of the house. And just like that, it's quiet once more. Is she asleep? Hey. I, don't think you've seen my room before, have you? We could've? No. She was painting in her room in the barbecue, but... she just brought her stuff to her living room to show Inko. Because she didn't want Inko in her room, so there you go. Not at all. Hell, now that I think about it, it's been some time since we've been in the household itself. Would you want to see? I'd love to. I watch her blush. Am I getting good at it? Is Inko starting to be a player, lads? Yes or no? Poll at 9. Okay, just walk me there. Similar to before, I help Olivia off the couch and we shuffle our way towards her room. Wow. I'm not sure what I was expecting Olivia's room to look like, but I'm surprised. The pillows kind of look like the American flag for some reason, even though the blue has no stars. Got a galaxy painting there, I like that. The butterfly is alright. It's kind of blue. It's blue with purple dots. Got some Christmas lights up there, maybe call it fairy lights. Biggest thing, that doorway is possibly our closet. Maybe the bathroom, maybe where we actually go in. Or maybe another way to get out of the room. Actually, no, she has a drawer closet there, so that's probably the bathroom or one of the ways to get out of the room. Little drawer there. Just candles. I don't know what that is to the right of the green candle. Got some posters there. Probably some references to bands that I don't know of. All of them, possibly. I'm guessing that is some type of tube TV. I'm just gonna say JVC, because that's the one I had growing up. Oh, she has a game console. Cool. Got a stool here. I guess... Yeah, there's definitely paint on the table to the left, near the window. Or right by the window, I should say. Paint brushes, some work in progress stuff. Paper, or bin with old paper. Books. I don't know what that board is, but there's some paint on it, so it's possibly a place where she mixes paint. And then a box, well, I'm guessing paints. Oh, book bag, and okay, the carpet of course, and then the beanbag chair. I've had those since I was a child, man. Though my parents didn't give it to me. It's just I think it was actually part of the living room. Now that I think about it, it's the year that hits me first. A strange mix of heavy fake floral candle trying its best to cover the almost nostalgic scent of art supplies. Band posters and paintings of dinosaurs cover a lot of her wall space, like the room is her own personal canvas. Her desk sat beneath the window. Again, what space that wasn't covered by a faded-looking paper was instead covered in dried-up paints. Right next to that, a dresser holding up a decades-old television. Oh, that's the dresser? Okay. And a decades-old TV and retro gaming consoles. Oh, there's probably 3 there. All in all, it reminds me of the rooms they'd show in our older high school movies. Somewhat, yeah. Definitely roomy as well. What do you want? Just on the floor is fine. I gently lower elevate to the floor, letting myself sit cross-legged next to her in the process. So, what do you think? I think it suits you. I figured you wouldn't have any chairs. I got this really soft rug and a big bed chair over there. She gestures to a beat-up lump in the corner near a large lamp. Yeah, I didn't see the lamp for some reason. Ellie pulls something off her bed. It's a laptop. Open to music program. Ooh, okay. No branding. But I don't recognize any of these songs, or bands, or albums. It's a pretty big track list. What music do you listen to? I'm sort of a closeted metalhead. Whenever I'm alone, I put some on at full blast while I do chores or art. Generator Head, Super Death, Iron Tomb, you name it. So we got, I'm pretty sure Motorhead's the real thing, right? I don't know about Super Death. Iron Tomb, Iron Maiden, possibly. Unless there's another big band with Iron in its name. Is Megadeth the band? Because that's what I'm drawing. Let me search real quick. This time on my fucking phone. Oh, it is, but Death is D-E-T-H. Okay. There you go. There you go. What do you listen to? Please let us get in. Don't lock us away. No, what? Oh, fucking mumble rap? I listen to mumble rap. Oh my god. If that scratches your brain, then. Anyway, my dad was super into heavy metal when I was a kid. And he got me into it. Kind of the same with me, but it was more of rock and roll, classic rock, in my case. Listened to a lot of it when we were in the car. I don't know if... Actually, when I was a child, I think he was more of a mechanic, so... I didn't really see my dad a lot back in the day, but thankfully he's around a lot more now. When Dima and I would be playing out in the yard, and his mom would be making lunch, Our dads would be in the garage, blasting heavy metal while they worked on the car. Hell yeah, working on cars. Yep, my dad and Uncle Randy would Randy would fix up some cars. She clears her throat. Huh. I think that's the first time I heard you call him Uncle Randy. Yeah, full stop, without pausing and stuff. That's progress, man. Yeah, I call him that sometimes, along with Auntie Sophia. You call him Enko, please, please. Your right hand comes off? Wait, is that a Resident Evil 4 reference? I think so, with Leon taking a pot shot at Salazar? Is that Salazar? Yeah, it was Roman Salazar, right? After he said, I always send my right hand after you, or some shit. And Leon responds with this. Your right hand comes off? What do you... Olivia lunges over to chomp at my hand. I have to take a moment to check my fingers just in case. Hey, I was joking. So was I. But yeah. I listened to a lot of this. You want to hear any? She offers me the trackpad. And thing I see, huh? Say, what kind of music is B flat? Music is a bit lame, actually. Oh. That's the Sussy playlist, ain't it? Wait here. There's actually something else. Something else? Nah, I'll probably have to eat soon. Something nobody else gets to see. I'm gonna show you my chest. Ooh, yes. Here it is. Look. Olivia holds out a small wooden box. There are two rusted metal latches that have long since aged past their use. I can't see it quite well in the dim lighting, but I think if I were to hold it up in the sunlight, I'd see a thin layer of glitter glue coating the whole thing. It's also been painted carefully, with very thoughtful attention to tones. What could even be inside? Honestly, no guesses could come to mind. Could be anything. What are you waiting for? Open it. I carefully opened the lid. Ooh! Oh, we got teeth as well? Inside is Olivia's chest. Fucking hell. I mean, the box filled with variable baubles and trinkets. I mean, you're not wrong about the chest thing. What's all this? It's like my own personal hoard. I've been saving up lots of little things through the years. Nobody else has ever seen it. She holds out the box for me to take. It's heavier than it looks. This must be some high-quality material. With the box in hand, I sit on the end of the bed. Olivia manages to crawl her way up to sit beside me. She reaches aside to grab. Oh. Okay. Interactive. What's this yellow thing? Oh, hey. Oh, some of these look really cool. Of course they do. I picked all these out myself. Where'd you get these? I pick one up whenever I see one. They're a dime a dozen. Okay, what's this though? What are these? Just a couple of cool rocks I found. I liked how they looked, so I kept them. I grabbed one of the rocks to give it a closer look. It's gray, with thin brown lines all over it, and smooth to the touch. A big, perfect skipping stone. I wish I could actually perform that. I guess I picked out the wrong stones or something. That one's my favorite. Tastes like salt. How do you know that? I tasted it. Of course. Oh, I got a paintbrush there too. A paintbrush. A very important paintbrush. Olivia's lips turn upward slowly as each bristle of the brush flicks away from her thumb. Though she averts her eyes away from mine, I can see the green of her scaly cheeks turn red. Sorry, just got sentimental for a moment. This was the first brush I ever had. Dad gave it to me on my 5th birthday. Her tone falters lightly. Dad always asked me to make him little drawings. Every time I finished one and gave it to him, he'd tell me it looked amazing. I could barely draw a circle back then, but he'd still gush over them And? She shakes her head. I think he put them in some scrapbook. I don't know, but he kept them all. Olivia looks back to me, her embarrassment turning into bashfulness. Thanks. Is that a lighter? All the way to the left? Oh, this used to be Uncle Randy's. Does the engraving mean anything? She shakes her head with a soft smile. Not really. He said it's hard to steal and hide stuff that looks unique. Really? I think he thought it looked cool and not tacky. Well, I think it looks cool. Yeah, the color and the engraving looks very nice. You would. Of course. What's this? Wait, what's this red thing? Oh, I love this little guy. What's that? Let me show you. Olivia rummages through the box and plucks out a tiny hexagon piece. Then places the plastic ball onto it and, right before my eyes, it transforms into this little robotic-looking dinosaur. Oh, it's a fucking Bakugan! Dude, I only had one Bakugan back... Actually, no, I think that's... 3, 4, but... I always played with this red Bakugan that I had. I'd like to think it was the Bakugan that featured mainly in the show. At least for the pro tag. But I always wanted the Bakugan from the Big Baddie. I'm pretty sure there's multiple, but I'm pretty sure there was a main rival that the pro tag had. I want to say it was black. Either that or white and purple. That particular Bakugan looks so fucking cool. I wish I had that one. And I wish I had my red Bakugan, cause I don't got it, man. I fucking threw it away. Like an idiot back then. Oh. This is Gakuban. Gakuban. Dinoid to be exact. God damn. Takes me way back. I was 6. I was hooked on the show when I was younger, and was always asking to get the toys for my birthday and Christmas. Bunny's got the rest of my old collection. This one was always my favorite, so I kept it here. Hell yeah. Let's take a look on the teeth. What's that? That's my first tooth. Wow. Never seen baby dino teeth up close before. So tiny and sharp? What's that one? That's my 58th tooth. Your teeth grow back? Yours don't? Humans, yes. We have spares, but they don't grow back. Finally, the picture in question. The chest. The picture. It's a picture of Olivia's chest. I mean, of Olivia at the shore. This is from last summer. Dad had a weekend off, and we all went swimming together on the beach. The sun was just setting and decided to take a picture since it was a nice view. Plus, I felt pretty. Maybe, we could go together sometime. Maybe, yeah. She places the photo back in the box. Minutes go by as Olivia continues showing off her personal little hoard. All tiny objects that Olivia's chosen to keep with her this whole time. Eagerly explaining the significance of every little piece of her she's got locked away in here. By the time we're done, she's resting her muzzle on my shoulder. It's been a crazy long day. Pretty exhausted myself. Can you put this back on the dresser there? Sure. I gently move her off my shoulder, much to her muffled groans of protest. Then I carefully place the box back where it was on the dresser. A small friend pokes his nose curiously through the bars of his cage. Oh, it's Guts, but where is he? I don't see Cage. Hey, little guy! No time no see. Were you napping? The black and white Murdred replies with a series of squeaks. I like to think he's saying that he's glad to see me. Hey, Olivia. Aw, I'm pretty exhausted too. Bed's off. Bed's definitely off limits. It leaves either the floor or the couch outside. Or that beanbag chair looks pretty uninviting right now. Oh, that's what's next to the green candle. I just noticed the water bottle just right next to the cage. Man, I used to have a bird cage, but nah, the birds didn't live long, sadly. It doesn't help that it was winter too. I don't know if I overheated them or underwarmed them. I don't know. I did put blankets. And they're pretty thin blankets too. It's soft. It smells a bit like paint in Olivia's hair. Does Olivia lay on this while she works? Maybe. As I drift off, the last thing my weary eyes take notice of is Olivia sleeping soundly on her bed. With how emotionally draining this whole day has been for us, it's nice to see her looking so peaceful. The first time I've seen triple Elises. I begin to stir from my deep sleep. Deep cushiony slumber, actually. It feels like there's something heavy across my stomach, stopping any ability to move. Did someone throw a weighted blanket on me? Oh, did Olivia move? Or did someone else? Actually, it feels like whatever's on me is vibrating? What is it? Olivia? Oh, she's on him! My entire head grows hot as my brain tries to process the situation. How we're... As she's... Her chest pressing close to mine. I can feel her rhythmic breathing against my body. It's deep, slow, and with a subtle but noticeable rumble on each exhale. If I focused hard enough, I could probably feel her heartbeat. Maybe she sleep crawled into the beanbag and didn't realize I was on it. I should probably wake her up so she can get back to her bed. Anytime I try to move, her limbs cling tighter around my body like a boa constrictor. Don't move, man. Don't ruin the moment for both of you. With all but Olivia's tail wrapped around me, any attempt of escaping her hold is fruitless. Olivia looks even more peaceful than she did on the bed. Maybe she does know that I'm here. I'll leave her be. Last thing I want to do is make her a cranky gator. With my free hand, I managed to grab my phone. Checking the time, the digital clock says that it's only 5 minutes past 4:30. Plenty of time to continue my nap. I guess. I personally am not a napping person. I nestle my head back into the beanbag, and let the feeling of Olivia's rumbling lull me back to sleep. This feels nice. A morning alarm lulls me from my sleep and into the world of the living. I ended up spending the night at Olivia's place. Randy and Sophia thought my parents would actually be worried that I stayed with strangers for the night. When my folks hadn't answered their phones, Sophia was left fuming. That I can get. That is just poor, even if you're working away from home. Not only does it look like you just don't care about the child, it also makes it look like, at least to me, that both parents are married to their work more than they are to each other as a family, and not as locked in wholly as a family, of course, with Inko. Randy didn't look as bothered though. The two calmed down after I made something up about a business trip. Honestly, I'm probably right. On the upside, I got to spend the night with Olivia. Yes! Very cool. Last night, we even turned the living room into some kind of blanket and pillow fort. Oh, hell yeah. I wish I had that type of memory. Well, I didn't make my own fort, but it was just me. Kind of sad, but I had my memories, nonetheless. It felt childish to huddle up on the floor with Olivia and watch her play old computer games on an outdated TV, but had more fun than I'd like to admit. When now that Fridays rolled around, it was time for school. Bank Friday and game. I can't wait to play this new game for real. Olivia's wheelchair's out of commission until Randy could go get a replacement, meaning she'd have to miss out today. Given the state of both her emotions and wheelchair, it pained me to have to go without her and leave her all alone. Honestly, I don't want to be alone in my cold, empty house either. Well, at least you have family. Or at least Olivia has family in the house. At Ninko's house, though, it's just him. Mrs. Sophia is one hell of a cook. Last night she made a delicious meatloaf. How many strips of bacon did she use? Did it wrap around just once? Or is there actually bacon within the meatloaf? Guess I know now who Olivia got her culinary skills from. I rise from the couch, pulling the spare blanket off of me. The pains let me sleep on the couch, but at some point, Olivia must have dragged herself on from her room to join me. Ah, adorable. As I try my best to get up without waking her, I'll pull up my phone to check the time. It's about the same time I normally wake up. I'm kind of impressed with my own internal clock. You awake, son? Oh my god, look at fucking Inko. It's also been some time since we didn't see him without glasses. I jump as Randy makes his presence known behind me. His hands idly button up a floral shirt as he motions ahead towards the unconscious Gator lying on the couch. Guessing he has the early shift. She wasn't there when I went to sleep. Don't worry, I'm not accusing you. Damon's already up, and the kitchen's got cereal. Don't be late for school. I don't in response, taking a few moments to put my jacket and glasses on before heading to the kitchen. Even if I didn't remember where it was, it wouldn't be hard to find. Damien's busy slurping honey-ed oats like a jet engine. Yo, Inko! You hungry? Before I even reply, a Dilophosaurus jumps out of his chair and makes for a nearby cabinet. Procuring another bowl and spoon, she slides across the table. Thanks? Most important meal of the day, man. Eat up. He gestures to the half-gallon of milk and cereal box on the table. I take a seat from Damon and pour myself a bowl. Normally, I'd skip breakfast on account of getting an upset stomach during PE. Then again, that could be my PTSD with the burritos talking. If you remember that. That was like, what, the second day of school? That's a long day now. I want to say it's like 5 days since I did that episode. With spoon in hand, I got a scoop of cereal and began eating. You know, as far as cereals go, it's a little bland. Is it the great value? Is that what that is? Is it maybe like bootleg Pops? I fucking love Pops, man. Cheerios are nice, but Pops I think are a little better. If I had to guess, they probably avoid any of the colorful, sugar-filled cereals to prevent Benny from bouncing off the walls. I mean, yeah. And the high amounts of sugar, dude, that is apocalyptic in my opinion. Oh, what? Oh, more than he usually does, at least. I continue enjoying my I continue enjoying my bowl of breakfast with less ferocious haste than Damien. It's not long before we're both done, and Damien stands up without any intent of cleaning up after himself. Liz should be getting here any minute now, so we can wait outside. Did you at least change? Sounds good. I take the time to rinse off our dishware and sink before anything else. Hey, there you go. That's a good man. Demon looks a little guilty as he realizes what I'm doing. Finally, with breakfast dealt with, get ready to head outside into the cold, harsh world. As I grab my backpack by the couch, I take one more glance at my slumbering girlfriend. She's taken up the entirety of the couch now. The blanket we shared falling away as she spreads out into the spot I was just at. Should I give her a kiss goodbye? I don't know. Or maybe fix the blanket? Yes, definitely do that. Uh... I mean, we are in a relationship. We are boyfriend and girlfriend. But I don't know how cold she is. I don't know how she'll take the kiss. But leaving her be is just a dick move. Tuck her in, keep her warm possibly, or reaffirm our relationship. Probably reaffirm. Yeah, why not? Give it a shot. Oh, at the lips? I thought you were gonna just peck her on the cheek. Oh, fucking hell. Staring at her soft-looking lips, I shake my head and kneel down, pressing the softest of pecks on her brow. Yeah, that's fair. As I turn away from her, something scratches my wrist. It's Olivia's hand. Blurry eyes full of sleep, she looks at me, silently asking me to stay. Oh, Liz is here. His words make Olivia tighten her grip. Painfully tight. Damn. Oh, hey. I'll be back tonight, okay? She's trying to stay awake with eyes fluttering and hand grip waning. Olivia. Promise? Kneeling back down, I place another soft kiss on her hand. Promise. I think she accepts that, as she lets herself slump back onto the couch. Inko! Sorry, had to do something. Damien huddles himself and charges into the cold right into Liz's car. She flings the passenger door open just in time for him to leap in and close it again. Wow. I get one last look at Olivia before I shut the door and hurry down as well. No goodbye? I mean, I guess a kiss was a goodbye, but no verbal goodbye? That's crazy. Hey, we got this screenshot again. Maybe this will be the thumbnail. I don't know. Ah, man, the car is nice and warm. Morning, Inko. You really stayed the whole night? Liz starts down the road towards the school. Morning. Yeah, I didn't want to be alone in the snow. Is that why you smell like Damien's deodorant? His clothes are looking pretty ragged by now, too. Shut up. I'll have to get a shower and free change of clothes as soon as possible. Oh, come on, man. That is depressing. Damien and Liz keep the conversation moving, and my mind starts to wander. Man, poor Olivia. Who knows when the replacement chair's coming in? Could be any time from a few days to weeks. And she's just going to be stuck at home the whole time? Well, still need to go to school. It won't be the same. You won't get together in the... You won't get to be together in the art room after school. All alone, just talking, making fun of my bad paintings. Just us. Man, wait till Anakin finds out we're... Still processing that, huh? Damn it. Well, I guess he knows by now, then. Man, it really won't be the same. Yo, Inko, you good? Seem pretty down all of a sudden. I'll be fine. Appreciate you guys, really. This has been the best school year of my life so far. So, thanks for being my friends. Hey, you're cool too. What brought this on? Damien. Oh. This last school year's been pretty special. Hanging out with you guys, so much has changed in such a short amount of time. Even if things are shaky right now, it's really been worth it. I have hopes for what comes next. Me too, Liz. Silence falls over the car as Liz takes off. Damon's hand is only occasionally swatted away from the radio knob as we all sit in compassionable or companionable silence. It's nice taking a different scenic route to school. Eh, that'll be nice, I guess. Definitely need to eat, though. I'm kinda hungry. Dear Lord, nearly an hour and a half after I ate, and I'm back. Is it recording at least? Actually, yes, it is. At school, the atmosphere is undeniably different. It's also winter. Actually, no, we should have known. It was snowing, that's why we didn't go back home. Oh, there's also, there's two snowmen, snow gators. Cool. It's as talkative and rowdy as ever, but there's less of it. I don't know, maybe it's just my mind playing with me. There's less color as well. Like it's been drained just a bit. The layer of snow blanketing everything outside is partially to blame. Man, I was looking forward to making a snowman this year. Maybe I'll be feeling it later. Solly was as stern as ever in his class. Whether it's just that he doesn't care or his own form of respect is beyond me. But his hat was just a little tighter than normal today. Man, too many feelings today. Moping isn't going to get me anywhere. I'm halfway to second period when the question of Anakin's replacement strikes me. Will we just be getting a few days off? There's no way they can find a new teacher on such a short notice. Class is probably going to be on hold for a while. His name is still on the door plate when I enter. Inside, many of the students chatter with each other normally. Some nervously glance up to the teacher's desk. I take my normal seat, but the vacant desk no Livy would normally be stationed. Period's gonna suck without her. Looks like all I got to look forward to today is lunch with Damon and Liz. Man, the whole day's just gonna drag on. I wanna go back to Olivia. Probably shouldn't have gone to school then. The bell rings, and an unfamiliar woman in a suit walks in, clipboard in hand. She nods at all of us, and starts reading mechanically from some script. The substitute tries her best, but there's only so much you can get done on your first day on such short notice. And with just some papers to read out. Her tone doesn't help. Drown out and empty. And I feel myself losing focus. I look down at my half-taken notes. Shoot. Olivia would probably kill me if she knew. Do. Oh, is that your ringtone? Oh, it's the substitutes, isn't it? The substitute looks at the class phone in frustration as she walks over to answer its call. They both mumble back and forth for a few seconds before. We're gonna incognito. Cheeto? Oh my god. Of course. That telephone game is wild. We got an incognito in class. I raise my hand. The substitute thumbs towards the door. Office called. You're wanted. Oh no, is it of the Mia incident now? Weird. What would the office want with me? My footsteps echo on the hard, cool tile on the way to the principal's office. I heard once that they made the halls to the faculty offices longer on purpose to scare you. Although, that may just be from an old comic strip. The effort was there, however, as each of my reverberating steps sent a spike of unease through my core. When I finally stood before the principal's office, the feeling of unease peaked. Ben and Mia. This has to be the incident. Slowly opened the door and inched myself inside. The principal was sitting behind her disorganized desk, blanketed with numerous sheets. And between me and her, Mia and Ben, looking back at me from their own chairs. You wanted to see me, Principal Scaler? Yes, Mr. Nito? There's some matters we need to discuss. She motions to a third chair in front of her. I take a seat as instructed next to Ben, who's more or less acting as a personal barrier between me and Mia. Mr. McKnight has informed me that there was an incident between you and Mrs. Moretti earlier this month. Who the fuck is McKnight? Is that you, Ben? Are you doing the simping? One in which school property was severely damaged. Yeah, that was near the start of the month. So why now? I'll look at Ben and Mia. I'm sorry. There were more pertinent issues at the time, Inko. I have to keep pushing this back to handle things like the audit paper again. An excessively heavy breath leaves Mrs. Scaler's mouth. You should have given me the reports for this as soon as it happened. Mrs. Scaler looks at Ben as he frowns. This needs to be resolved by the end of today, Benjamin. His tired eyes turn my way. Please, so that we can finish this as soon as possible. While she spoke, my focus was on Mia, and the smile that crept across her face. What plan do you have, Mia? From what Mrs. Moretti has told me, it was you who instigated it in the first place. Care to explain? What? Principal Scaler. Mia was the one who... We're aware that she caused the damage, Mr. Nito. Oh. The older woman leans forward with pen and paper in hand. What we need to know is how this incident happened in the first place. God damn you, Ben. I think we should hear Mia's side of the story first. Oh, you son of a... Since she was the one who inadvertently caused the damage after all. This red-scaled girl nods, holding out her hands as she begins. Mrs. Scaler, I was just trying to talk to Olivia that day. When out of nowhere, Inko shows up and starts getting on my case. I was trying to tell him that me and Olivia were just working on a project when... BAM! He just whips out his camera and blinds me with it. What? Didn't she slap herself in the face with a Taylor-mounted glitter bomb? Do people even make glitter bombs anymore? I just feel like no one really does it. And because I couldn't see, I kept running into things, even knocking things over. I didn't mean to do that, Mrs. Scaler. I know I have a temper, and trust me, Ben's been helping me work on it. But you can't blame me for going around like a headless chicken. She can't be serious. I look to the principal and see that she's just listening to her lie right through her teeth. And this ain't the first time he's done this. I tried talking to Olivia back in September, and he pulled her away. I swear, he's been out for me ever since the first day of school. Principal Scaler, that... Shh. Damn. God damn. My jaw slams shut barely as the principal denies me the chance to defend myself. Her eyes turn downward to a particular stack of papers atop her desk, carefully scanning one page and flipping to the next. The silence of the room is unnerving as she flips through page after page, finally breaking the quiet by clearing her throat. Now, Mr. Nito, you can give me your side of the incident. Taking a deep breath, I reiterate that what Olivia and I had told our former art teacher, back when he saved us from the blonde bitch currently glaring daggers at me. From the moment Mia took Olivia away, to finding them in the classroom, to when she slapped herself in the face with a glitter-covered poster. However, I decided to stretch the truth about why Mia was in the classroom with Olivia, only to mention that she was harassing her. The last thing Olivia needs is to be interviewed with her own involvement in all of this. I did my best to remain collected, but recalling everything that happened reminds me of how Mr. Anakin had always tried to look out for us. My throat dried out as I continued on in spite of my faltering voice. By the time I finally get to the end, I sound more like a squeaking hinge than a person. Mr. Nito. Principal Scalar's voice brought me back from my memories and into the room. Mia was sneering at me, as usual. Ben's brows were knotted together in worry. And the principal? Thank you. That's all I needed to hear. She moves from around her desk, the sheets of paper she had been looking over in her hands once more. The principal stands directly in front of us now with an unreadable expression. In addition to the report itself, our Anakin left behind this account of what happened. And that he describes Mia's actions as openly hostile and intentional. Actions that he only interrupted once he had used. Scalar sighs in astonishment. Once he used the estrus taser. However, it seems Anakin left some things out of his report. There's no motive for anything that happened, no matter who was at fault. I'm not sure why he'd leave something like that out, but as it stands, there are far too many unknowns for my liking. Now, I would like to give the benefit of the doubt, especially at a time like this. But given the extent of destruction and the previous... She's struggling, ma'am. Besides, making a big deal of this during an audit isn't going to look good for the school. Ben. Actually, you're somewhat right, but god damn it, Ben. Mia does not like me, okay? You had to have known, especially from our meeting after the dodgeball shit. I'm finding it hard to believe your intentions here are completely professional, Mr. McKnight. Well, at least she got called out in it. He freezes like a deer in the headlights. Scalar grumbles to herself, placing a hand on her head while we all await the verdict. I feel bad for her. Between the mountains of paperwork and half-dozen mugs on her desk, it's easy to tell she's overworked. I just realized we never went to a dean. Maybe there's no deans at the school. It would bring me no greater relief than to have you expelled and out of my hands. Unfortunately, I don't have the time or the energy to deal with this. Mia, you're suspended for 3 days and I'm marking your record again. Again! Now, if you three don't mind, leave my office and leave me be. Now look at fucking Mia. She's still a baddie. He doesn't even look up at any of us. I turn towards Ben, who looks scared and relieved. And then Mia, who looks positively overjoyed. She practically skips out of the office without another word, leaving her boyfriend and I to stare blankly for a few seconds. Another glare from Scalar sends us both out of the room on instinct. Oh, I didn't cover that one, damn. Seriously? That's it? Ooh, we got the postal on us. It all hits me at once. She just gets to walk away? After everything she did to Olivia. She gets the equivalent of a slap on the wrist? I watch as Mia happily strolls off down the hall, a good distance ahead. That... Inko, are you okay? Am I Ben, what the hell were you thinking? On top of everything else between our teacher dying and what Olivia's been going through? Could this not have fucking waited? Look, no it... Olivia? Is she alright? She crashed her wheel tread. She's stuck at home. She can barely leave her room, let alone the house. And you're over here playing games with interpersonal drama like a schoolchild. Inko, I'm sorry. Are you? 'Cause here you are dragging me halfway across the school so that crazy bitch can use me as a scapegoat when I just want to go home. And you're helping her by being her lawyer. Holy shit, dude, I used to have such respect for you. Look, it's not like that. Then how is it? It's hard to explain. You know what? I'm already drained. I don't have the energy to spend on this. Inko, nobody's in trouble. It's fine. My withering glare does its job as Ben reluctantly backs down. Look, man, it's just the best for you. For you, for Olivia, for the school. I can't believe this. Now I know why Olivia hates you. I feel a cruel satisfaction as my words lash at Ben, his face growing more distraught. Get your shit together, man. I turn to leave and get away from everything. Inko, please. You don't understand. Yeah, I really don't. Just listen to me, okay? No. No. I don't think I will. With nothing else left to say, I live without bothering to look back. By now it's lunchtime, meaning I can hang out with Damon and Liz. Definitely needed after all this. After school, oh, okay. After school, I took the metro back home to shower and put on some new clothes. As it turns out, my parents really were on a business trip for the weekend, as indicated by a sticky note on the fridge. Rennie opens the front door to let me in. Ah, there you are. Damien mentioned that you'd be coming over late? Or later. Hey, Randy. Say, Inko, I was wondering if you wouldn't mind shoveling the snow off of the driveway while you can. I'd really appreciate it. I'll even pay you a couple bucks for it. No need for the payment, sir. As thanks for letting me come unannounced again. Thanks a bunch, really. As Randy leaves, I collapse onto the couch and let my head rest against the comforter. God, that whole thing with Ben and Mia really took a lot out of me. The weight of my heavy thoughts drag my head sideways until I can see Olivia's bedroom door. My eyes linger there as I consider getting up to see her, or just giving her some time to come out. She has to know I'm here now, right? She probably does. She also probably doesn't want to do her silly walk thing again. I wonder how mad she'd be if I caught it on camera. My presence then cuts off my view before sitting right next to me. Ah, Damien. Hey, you alright, Inky? You're kind of out of it at lunch. For a moment, I considered telling Damien about what happened. But honestly, last thing I want to do is bring this sort of drama into what I consider my safe haven. Yeah, I'm alright, Damien. Just had a rough time at school, and I'm hoping to take my mind off of it. Ah, that's pretty understandable. I mean, with everything that's been going on and all. If only you knew. And in an attempt to comfort me, Damien pats my shoulder. Tell you what, I'll finish up my homework, and then we can chill over a game of Rock Ring or something. That sound good? Yeah, that sounds good. Sweet. Oh, bye. Alone again. My stomach is fluttered with butterflies as I get up from the couch. Olivia's room is just a couple steps away, and each one stirs the butterflies even more. Once I reach it, I feel like I'm in the shadow of a colossal monolith. Come on, Inko. You gotta just knock. Damn it, arm, just lift up. Stop shaking. I'm awake, Uncle Randy. It's me, Olivia. I hear a quiet shuffling before Olivia wakes up, or speaks up, more loudly this time. Inko? Yeah, are you? Okay. Decent. Bro, it's not that bad. Damn you, brain. Can I come in? Yeah, just watch your step. Watch my step? My head is still shaking as it makes contact with the knob. It's gonna be a mess, isn't she? Being alone, especially after what she's gone through. I don't know what's happening in her room. With a deep, calming breath, the butterflies finally start slowing down, and I'm able to push the door open. It's dark. And see, blackness. Olivia? The room is extremely dark. The only source of light is coming in the entryway. Oh hey, there's Olivia though. I have to take my sunglasses off in an attempt to see through the darkness better. Olivia? The heck happened in here? Why is it so dark? I make out Olivia's shape in her bed. No reason. Just been playing games all day in the dark. Thought it'd just be fun. Well, I'm turning on the light. No, don't. You'll ruin it. Ah, flashbanged. The room flickers to life. An absolute fucking mess. Damn. Olivia's bed has been rearranged to a nest of blankets with her in the middle. She lies curled on her side, with a multitude of old sketchbooks and loose papers piled around her. Quite the setup. Hi. Hey, well, that's cute, but how did it get so dark? Olivia weakly shields herself under her covers. Is this paint? Olivia, did you paint over the window? What? Holy shit, she actually did. This is just depression. This is just depression. Yes, yes I did, and I'm proud of it. Why would you go and do that? The light coming in and fended my blackened heart. And my window became a canvas into the new darkness of my life. Ah yes, the edge. If only I can find that photo. I am now my own greatest work of art. A living piece of despair. Oh, Raptor Jesus. Olivia, you're not a living art exhibit. You got sad and painted your window black. It's a performance piece. A bit depressing, my guy. Now turn the light back off. Not happening. I go and sit by her at the bed. Wait, shit. She leans up a little and offers a spot closer to her. Hey, you okay? I don't know. I take the spot, feeling the bed sink beneath me. Aw. Olivia takes the blanket she's wrapped in and bundles them up higher on herself. What's all this paper for? Nothing. They're all for nothing. Come on, you know what I mean. I pick up the torn cover of a notebook and see that it's dated for 3 years ago. Have you been working through these all day? Her head bobs in a meek nod. This sure is a lot. There's not enough. Not enough? I should have done more. Yeah, there's the grief. Her teeth clench when a involuntary hiccup escapes her. God. I might as well just forget all of it. It's all useless. It crushed me to see her like this. But maybe getting her to talk about it will help her, just a bit. I'd like to hear more. Olivia sniffles a bit and reaches a hand out, grasping in the air towards one of the pages in front of her. I'll lean forward to bring it closer. There's a soft, whistling sigh while her watery eyes scan over the page. Yeah. See this one? Her hand shakily pokes through a blanket cocoon, landing on a crumpled page of a highly detailed poem. Hannikin. He'd sketched that for me to show me how he draws hands. I see. That's definitely his work. It is, isn't it? I would never have gotten anywhere without him. And now? I watch her bite back the urge to tear up. Hell, I probably wouldn't have stuck with art in general. I want him to be there when I made it. Made it? That's her dream, ain't it? Yeah, made it. I crossed the finish line, you know? Well, now he won't see me fail either. Ah. Her mocking laughter is hollow as tears blinded her eyes. Come, don't say that. What's this one? That one. That's from when I was struggling with form. Had to go back to fundamentals for a bit. Sounds tough. It was tedious, but he made it fun. How about... There's a spiral dated back to her freshman year in an arm's reach. This one? Oh, that was embarrassing. I was barely able to draw back then. I don't judge. You see my work. How could I? Olivia silently pages through the bound notebook, recalling a memory associated with every page. With each turn of her page, her voice grew hoarser. Her hands tremble, and her breaths are shorter and harsher. And when she comes to a sterile white page, Olivia breaks. I jar into a hug as she cries. I do know, that there are people that we want to improve for, show off for, sure that we're getting better, like our parents. Or for Olivia's case, her teacher. Maybe even her dad. But now, she can't really show that, can she? The best that we can do, just improve for ourselves, and make them proud anyways, even if they can't see it right now. That's the best we can do. The poor girl crumbles completely, all her energy now going to her sorrowful wails. My own eyes sting, but I have to be strong, for Olivia's sake. There are no words to her cries, only her regrets. And anguish, given voice and loud screams. Those don't last as her voice gives out. Finally spent. She's now left simply letting her tears flow freely onto the basket in my jacket. The notebook that she held onto tightly finally releases, her tense grip having broken the binding and letting the pages drift downward individually. I don't know what Olivia was trying to do, but once the last page had drifted back down to the bed, her full body weight was pressing against my chest. If it weren't for the wall behind me, I'd be on my back and held down by the tired girl. With my head practically atop of hers, I feel the last remnants of her shuddering gasps. This didn't work. I'm such an idiot. Why would it? She doesn't want to be thinking about Anakin, moron. Okay, plan B. I clearly can't do this alone. Hey, let's go into the living room, alright? Oh, come on, it's too dark in here. How long will we keep the window like that? Forever. Come on, that can't be healthy. You need sunlight. We need that vitamin D for sure. Olivia protests by digging into my shoulders with her muzzle. Guts need sunlight too. A long sigh. She knows I'm right. Promise to clean it up later? Okay. Thanks. Really, I think we should head to the living room. Will you come with me? No, I want to stay here. Please. Dang it. Okay. Can I at least pick out a movie or something from the living room? She nods her head in response. Alright, do you need anything else? There's some soda in the fridge. Bring some for both of us. Alright. I move my legs over the edge of the bed and hop off. Ah, damn. How did we miss that? We were carrying her. I don't know. Actually, she was wearing jeans. But we didn't see any blood, did we? Olivia gasps as the blanket comes up with me. Oh my god. You weren't supposed to see that. Olivia, are you alright? What happened? Olivia hides her tear-marked face with her hands in shame. I tried to walk. Oh. Okay, so it wasn't during her fall, it was just her trying to walk like she said. You what? Her hands drop along with her head. I don't know. With eyes drained of life, she stares at the mess of papers before her. Everything's gone. Nothing makes sense anymore. All I have is this hollow feeling. And I wasn't thinking at all, and Olivia looks up at me again, eyes pleading for something. I tried for a miracle, okay? Do you blame me? I don't know what to say. Does it hurt? I'm fine, it just tingles. Maybe there's feeling... That means there's some feeling below my knee? Isn't that good? No, it's not. We need a first aid kit or something. That's just an infection getting the best of you now. Inko, it's not even that bad. What if it gets infected? What if it is infected? Because look at it, that shit is purple. I watch as Olivia gets ready to protest, but finally sighs in defeat. Fine, just get it over with. I'll go get Sophia. She probably knows how to... No! Why not? I don't want them to know, alright? Olivia, I'm not a doctor. I can't even remove a splinter without screwing everything up. Olivia casts her look aside. Man, she's not intending to follow up on this at all. Be right back, okay? Olivia softly whines. With haste, I quietly leave the room to search for anything that might be able to help. After rummaging through the house's medicine cabinet and freezer, I managed to find an ice pack, a first aid kit, and Neolithin. Damien's not around. He's probably in his room still. Anyway, this should hopefully be enough. I return to find Olivia exactly where I left her. The first aid kit is placed on the bed next to her. Olivia averts her gaze away from me as I tend to her wound. Grabbing a Neolithin, I squeeze a dollop of the medical cream on the entry and spread it evenly. Then, I apply the ice pack to the wound and wrap the whole thing up with gauze, making sure not to make it too tight. Although my work is clumsy, it takes 3 or 4 tries, and maybe 10 minutes to get it right. Alright, I think that should do it. Let me know if it gets too cold. I look up to see Olivia still looking away from me, giving her best pouty expression. I know you don't like being taken care of, but I don't want you to get hurt. Well, still, it's still weird. I place a gentle hand on the side of her snout, gently coaxing her to look back at me. Feeling better? She still tries to look annoyed, even as I use my thumb to caress her cheek. Eventually, the last of her defenses fall, and a faint, pained smile forms across her face as she nestles further into my hand. Yeah, a bit. Good. With that taken care of, I finally breathe a sigh of relief. Now to figure out the next issue. How to get her to the living room. She's definitely not going to do her silly walk. Not with her, but not with how her knee currently looks like the world's largest grape. That left only one real option. Forgive me, legs, for what you are about to go through. It's can't skip leg day, man. Oh, go to the gym. Do some squats, something like that. With the utmost care, I slowly stride into the living room, and with Olivia in my arms. I can feel claws digging into my back of my jacket, and her tail bumping against my leg. Funny. Getting through her door was a struggle, but Olivia coaches me through it, and even shuts the door with her tail. Damon's laying on the couch, engrossed in some game. He turns to see us at the sound of Olivia's door closing. Hey, there you guys are. But then he raised from the recliner. Liv, Inky. He must have gotten home while I was bandaging Olivia's leg. Hey guys. Why are you carrying her like that? My wheelchair's busted, remember? I know, but you always like to scoot around on your knees. For a moment, Olivia and I lock eyes, not knowing how to answer. Inky's just helping Liv is all. Oh, thank goodness he caught on. Ah, 'cause they're practicing, right? What? Huh, something like that. Damon moves his legs to make room for Olivia, as she blushes. What is that on the floor there? What? Is that? Are those socks? What even is that? I don't know. Well, have a seat. So, what's up? I set her down on the couch. Just wanted to be here for a while. Get some extra company. For sure, for sure. Well, I'm just wiping the floor with Vinny and our Club 40M. Fucking Warhammer? Or... yeah, Warhammer 40k. I was almost thinking about War Thunder as well, but no. The 40k kind of gave it away to me. He's not. Might switch over to something else soon if this board fest doesn't end. Want to give it a shot? The comment is directed at Olivia. It ricochets to me when he doesn't get a response. But, well, I don't play games much at all, but sure. Come on, Olivia. I'll need a mentor. I'll look to Olivia, who merely nods at the Damien mini-me. Awesome, I'll grab the other controllers. Benny uses the footrest of the recliner as a springboard to the plastic bin of controllers. You got a bin for that? Damn. With the younger boy busy, Olivia takes the opportunity to readjust herself, sliding herself across until she's hip to hip with me. Here you go. Benny offers 2 translucent controllers. Of course. Of course. Isn't there... I don't... You probably know about Mad Catz, but I'm pretty sure Mad Catz also made, like, those translucent controllers, right? I feel like that is a thing with them. Or at least was, because I don't think they're even operating anymore. While I take one, Olivia holds up her hand. I'll sit this one out for now, little man. Okay. Controller in hand, I give the brothers a thumbs up. All eyes on the screen now. We start. And I have no clue what is happening. There's so much happening on the screen, I can't even tell which section of the screen I'm in. I somewhat feel that. All I can tell is that there's a lot of green things screaming in Cockney, and a lot of viscera. I don't think this is appropriate for Vinny, but then again, he's really getting into it. Darn those dirty greenskins. Don't worry, brother, they'll be cleansed with holy fire. In the corner of my eye, Olivia's leaning forward. She's slowly becoming engrossed in the mayhem on the screen, or on display. and her tail thumps with the massive stomp our in-game avatar delivers to the green shooty things. Shouty things. Focus back on the screen. The fiery particle effects and heavy blams continue. I don't know how long it went. Just by the end of the stage or whatever, there were cramps in my hands and spots I never knew could cramp. Some animation plays out on the screen, giving me reprieve to set the controller down on my lap. So, how'd I do? You see the rank on the screen by your guy there? No, there's only one next to yours and Vinny's. Well, there you go. Oh. He sucked pretty bad. Give me mine. I pick up her controller on the floor and she takes it. With some practice motions, she enters the match. Alright, I'll show you how to really play the game. With Olivia in our squad, she manages to pick up my slack. Watching Olivia play, and with her tutorship, I start to get the hang of the game. For a moment, I look away from the virtual bloodshed and see that Olivia is enjoying herself. Surrounded by her folks playing this silly game for a few hours. All for a while, she's feeling a little better. The days of couch co-op, man. I wasn't really around for it, but that doesn't mean I didn't do that. I think the only game that I got to do with is the first Halo and World at War, probably. I don't know if Call of Duty 3 had split screen. I think it did. A few games later, there's a knock at the door. We didn't shovel the driveway, I just realized. Then he jumps up to get to it. Hi, Dad. The figure stumbles in through the blizzard and removes his heavy jacket. Jesus, weather. Hey, Al. Inko, I didn't expect you to still be here. Good evening, Randy. Randy tosses down the bag of salt that's on his shoulder to the living room floor with a loud thud. Playing games together, I see. Hope that means you all got your homework all squared away. Yeah, it's all taken care of. Vinny threw his in his garbage disposal, though. I didn't. See, he's denying it. Ha! Hey, we're club, huh? Probably gotten more use out of the game by me now. Nah, your record's still here. Wanna join us? Vinny sucks the air through his teeth. Tempting. Very tempting. But it's my turn to figure out the dinner tonight. Aw, come on, Pops. You barely got time to relax like this. I know, but the rules are rules. Plus, I'd hate to have your mom cook after enduring all that cold. Poor thing is more frozen than an ice cube. Something warm does sound good right about now. Oh, I just remembered. Hold on, I think I got something. Aha! I hold out the coupon I was compensated with from the art contest. 2 large, 2 topping pizzas for 13 bucks? Yo. Fucking use it. Fucking use it. I'm unsure if Damon or Vinny's face lights up more at the mention of pizza, but Randy outshines both of them by the insane price drop. Even Olivia's heartbeat slightly intensifies. Holy moly, that real? Holy cannoli, Anakin? I pass it over to him. I've been saving it for a while. Seems like a pretty good time. Well, alright. Let's make it a pizza party then. Hell yeah. Randy takes a moment to dial the number and make the order. I go check in on Olivia, who looks just as ecstatic as the Payne brothers. It's just pizza, no need to hyperventilate. Probably need to actually lower this one. I so need this right now. It'll still be half an hour. What's your favorite? Anchovies. Oh. I don't know. Anchovies might go good. I haven't tried it personally. I don't even know which place has anchovies. I don't think Papa John's has it. There's a... I want to say a local chain called Josie's. Or Hosie's. Josie's, I think, actually. I've never seen anchovies on their menu either. I don't know. Pineapples? Maybe. It just depends on my mood. Really? Yeah. They don't sell them these much, they don't sell them much these days though. Something to keep in mind. Randy finishes his call and gives a celebratory fist pump. You're a lifesaver, Inko. I was planning on getting together some sashimi or something. Sophia said she finally wanted to try my specialty. Ew. We got 2 large meat lovers coming in. Hell yeah! Dude, meat lovers go hard, man. And this place is pretty fancy. They got that stuff like you like, Olivia. So I asked for an extra pie, piled high as much as they can put on it. Oh, she got those glittering eyes. Olivia's face beams with joy, the end of her tail wagging like an excited puppy's. Alright, the king is in the house. Someone give me a turn. I forfeit my control to the patriarch. He gracefully takes it and shoos Vinny off of his seat. The little one repositions himself on the carpet. One big happy family, without the mother. As I watch the family play together, I feel a pang of jealousy. What? Especially as Randy and the brothers banter with one another, really getting into their on-screen characters. While Olivia remains silent, I see a smile tugging at her lips as her fingers hammer away at her controller's buttons. I try to picture my own family in their places, but the image is so unreal that it could be displayed as a piece of modern art. Depressing. Shaking off those thoughts, I return my focus to the television and hyperviolence on display. You know, I don't think there's extras right now, but I wish later on in the extras we do get to see Enko's parents. I just want to see them. It can be during the high school era, or it could be maybe just right after high school. More than likely after the 4th ending. I just want to see them, man. Don't know if we're getting any for though. I'll be damned if we do. Still no clue what's happening on screen. I want to ask Randy about what War Club is all about, especially with all the funny accents being thrown around. Maybe Olivia can fill me in later. As far as I can tell, it's just dudes in the silliest looking armor fighting really ugly aliens. Actually, now that I think about it, I do know Snoop Game, yeah? It's very popular. Even popular in the Hispanic community. And for the Hispanic community, well, not as big as, of course, Dragon Slayer, or not Dragon Slayer, Dragon Ball, but it's a little sizable in both Hispanic and Spanish, or Spain. From what I remember, I think one of the big fan bases that introduced Snoop Game to the Hispanic side of the internet, I would like to say, was a Warhammer 40k streamer? I don't know about the Spanish guy. Maybe he was the Warhammer guy, but it's crazy going from Warhammer to Snoop Game. It is wild. This might be a callback to that. That happened to have British accents. Oh, they're British. Randy, I thought you'd be trying to prep those fish I'd bought by now. Change of plans. Inko threw us an offer I couldn't refuse. It's a pizza party now. The Dino Patriarch looks at his watch, and as if summoned by this simple gesture, a series of knocks sound off from the front door. That will be our dinner. Right on cue. Ronnie heads for the door with a hand already reaching for his wallet. Pizza party? Christmas isn't until next month. Isn't it a little early to start with this sort of thing? Aha, of course not. There's always time for a little fun. It's Friday night. Randy returns with the box stacked on his hands. Let's dance. He sets the boxes on the kitchen table and hands his wife the used coupon. Wow, alright then. See? Okay, everyone. Get a plate and get some. Feel free to make a mess if you want cleanup duty. I saw that. The left side just staying a bit too long. Damon and Vinny leap from their positions and have their plates in a blink of an eye. Oh. And the music stops. The air is filled with the delicious scents of sauce and cheese as Randy opens up all the boxes. Getting Super Mario Galaxy vibes again. Damon and Vinny immediately dive for the meat lover's pizza like ravenous sharks. The pepperoni and sausage pizza on the table looks appealing, but Randy passes a plate with a slice of anchovy over to Olivia. Thanks, Uncle Randy. Oh no, 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 no. Dang, the anchovy one actually looks pretty good. I don't want to get up to get my own plate, though. Lazy fuck. Say, Olivia, could I try one? Mine. Count my fingers on my hand to make sure it's still intact. Aw, come on, I just want to see what it's like. Ah, that old glower. Ha, good luck with that, Ringo. I consider what I could do to get Olivia to share. And I recall something. So long ago that it feels like a lifetime ago. I slowly reach for Olivia again. She bares her teeth at me. But instead of going towards the box, my hand lands on her tail and slowly pets the muscular appendage. The tip of her tail starts to wag happily, and the Gator girl's anger melts away, only to flare up when she pulls her tail away from me. Oi! Her face is red with embarrassment. Can I have a bite now? No. Her mouth snaps shut as my hand reaches for her tail again. Inko! I give the appendage a gentle scritch this time, and once again pulled away. How about... Okay, I get it. She pouts but holds a slice out for me to bite. The pizza is absolutely smothered beneath the pepperoni and anchovies. But only one bite. With how greasy this looks, I don't think I'd survive a second. Still, I bring the plate close and slide the pizza to the edge, taking a sampling bite from it. Good, right? Absolutely! You know what? I'm open to trying it. I feel like it's not just anchovies that have to work together, of course. Cheese and whatever else it has to be. A good symphony of flavors. I feel the need to ravishly devour a single slice now, but instead choose to savor this flavor with minuscule bites. Yeah, holy crap, this is good! It is, but that's the only bite you're getting. You sure? I wiggle my fingers at her, and she promptly swats my hand. No, I mean yes! She tries to hold a glare, but I can see her lips quivering with mirth. I hand her back the plate, and she resumes consuming the extra fishy slice. I don't know if I want that now. Damon hands me another plate, this time with a slice covered with various meats. You know I fucking want that. And while that one was still delicious, the indirect kiss-flavored anchovy pizza was still the best thing I ever tried. Oh, you actually went for it. Actually went for it. Of all time. Should I end it? I think I'll go on for like 30 more minutes. The festivities continued even after the pizzas were finished. I never had pizza often, but whoever this mofella is, hands down makes the best in town. Another Snoop Game reference. Inside, Damon and Vinny decided to break out a plethora of different party games for us to play. No one bothered to keep track of time. We were all too enraptured by the pixelated entertainment before us. Which is how I'd miss my last chance to home. My last chance home. Miss Payne didn't look too upset, though. In fact, I think they expected me to spend the night again. Especially with how Randy had been so quick to pull out some blankets and pillows for me. But the parents insisted I stay, and it's like I could realistically walk home. So once again, I'm staying over. Currently sat at the foot of the couch with Olivia. We were both bundled up to starve off this chilly winter night. The soft, growling purr that Olivia makes when she's content has become almost therapeutic to me. So, how are you feeling? Hmm? Better? Thank you. For dragging me out here. I didn't know how much I needed it. I'm glad. Her palms wrap around my left hand, and she gives me a gentle smile, followed by a colossal yawn. You ready to hit the hay? She shakes her head. I don't want to go back to my room. I want to stay here with you. Randy would probably kill me. I'll bite him back. Come on, I'll see you in the morning. Olivia yawns again, driving her to accept her need for sleep. After carrying Olivia to her room, I sleep on the couch once more. And as I lay on that couch parsing through the past few days, the thoughts warp into a dream. One in which Olivia and I both stood before that park fountain, making a happy wish for the future. Morning in the Payne residence were lively, to say the least. Or maybe it's because it's a Saturday. That is to say, my weekend sleep schedule was cut far shorter than I would have liked. Mostly by Damon's little brother, feet landing first on my chest and knocking the air out of my lungs. I don't think I want that, man. God damn. I don't know what to think about. But that is definitely painful. At least it didn't land on your guts. Inky! It's the second time in a row. I sputter and sit up in an attempt to get back some precious oxygen. Vinny immediately sat on the pillow I had used. Damn you, you silly shit. You and your stupid Mr. B shirt. Morning, Vinny. A check on my phone says that it's 7:30. 4 hours too early. The TV flickers to life, and Vinny starts flicking through the channels at a speed only he can comprehend. Morning, Inko. Sorry about the wake-up call. It's Vinny's favorite season. Winter? The Christmas season, man. Oh, hockey. Hockey! Oh my god. Hockey. Vinny cheers loudly, and I look to the screen to see a player being brutally slammed into the protective glass of the ice rink. Is Olivia up yet? Damien shrugs. Probably not. You guys were pretty up late last night. Plus, it's the weekend. Best to just let her sleep off the food coma. She'll come out of her room eventually. Fair enough. As much as I would enjoy sleeping in as well, Damon and Vinny have taken occupancy over my pseudo bed. There is a recliner just next to us, but I'm not going to defile what must be Randy's throne. Oh, that is too real. In my living room, my dad has a recliner, and that is his alone. May as well stay up then, I guess. Mind if I get a bowl of cereal? Help yourself, amigo. At least I can check on any updates with my blogs. I don't see you going onto actually putting stuff into your blogs, just you checking it. And this is your second mention of the blogs, too. The first one was from Olivia, of all people. I headed into the kitchen and make myself a bowl, being sure to add some sugar and honey from the economic cupboard this time. Taking a seat at the table, I begin scrolling through my phone's feed while shoving cereal into my mouth. I'm barely a minute in before I realize that I'm not even reading anything on my phone screen. There are words, but they aren't saying anything. Just paragraphs of probably fake personal events and vague actions, fake calls to action. Have they always been this vapid? I decide to finish my breakfast without any literary TV static distracting me. Afterwards, I rejoin Damon and Vinny in the living room, both of whom are absolutely enthralled by the hockey game playing on TV. Are they always this early to hockey games? With every hit of the puck or rogue shoulder check, the brothers explodes either excitement or devastation. The two also take turns assaulting me with more hockey trivia than I'll ever be able to use. Particularly about Vinny's favorite goalie. Bless your soul. And then he got into a fight with the entire hockey team and was transferred to this one. He's great! He's not that great. You just like him because he gets into the most fights. Real. Absolutely real. Yes? Huh? Yes? You sure you like the sport? Heck yeah. The games are just my kind of thing. That guy that's up right now is also cool. He's... Huh? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, that's a load of bull. Why did McDonald get the penalty? That guy sucks! Vinny, language! Sorry. Vinny, tell him about your collection. Oh, I got all the bobble teams for this team. Let me show you. Okay. Does he actually like the sport or just the constant brawling? Is there really much of a difference? Might as well introduce him to UFC. Or maybe just boxing. Yeah. Jokes aside, yeah. He actually likes it despite the ice. We should play some street hockey sometime once it warms up. You up? Not if it's always this chaotic. Relax, there's protective gear you can use. That's not the point. Here they are. The young boy dumps an armful of beaten up plastic figures into my lap. Oh, what? Literally me. Literally fucking me. Ah, that's a lot. Vinny grins as he takes each of the wobbly-headed figures and gives me a brief, wait, what? Explanation of who they are. This Bruiser here, he's known for his mean look right hook, or for his mean right hook. Oh, and look! With descriptions like that, I'm absolutely sure I'd rather sit out any game involving Vinny. Soon enough, I feel a distinct vibration in my pocket. Pulling out my phone again, I check my notifications to see a text message from Olivia. Ding dong, room service. Come drag me out of bed. I figured she'd need help. After all, there's no way she's dragging herself anywhere with that knee. I excuse myself from the living room and head towards Olivia's room, with Damien giving me an approving nod. I make sure to knock twice before letting myself in. Morning, sleepyhead. Morning, stupid head. With Olivia's wounded head, carrying her is even more difficult than before. I hate to admit it, but almost dropped her at least twice on the way. Thank Raptor Jesus for Coach Sully's training. But at last, we're here. Welcome back to the land of the living. Morning, Olivia. Olivia, eyes still closed, mumbles out what sounds like a good morning as I set her down on the couch. How are you feeling? Alright, I guess. Still a bit groggy. What about, you know, I felt my knee, which Olivia seems to pick up on. Alright, feels a bit better. Tingly feeling's gone, but still looks swollen. Might need to redress it then. Hopefully it should be more manageable by Monday. By the way, what did you do with the ice pack? Oh. Ah! Guts is using it as a waterbed. Sure hope it doesn't pop. Stagnant ice pack water sounds terrible to be in. Ugh, stagnant. Damon and Vinny start shouting in victory as the home team gets the final score. What a slap shot! Heard the excitement in the room. Watching hockey again? You blew. Tivia settles herself onto the recliner, opening up her laptop. Ah, the school's weekly newsletter just came in. Turn down the volume, Damien. Sure thing. Alright, first it says there's a basketball game this Friday against the Tailspikes. In preparation for finals, tutoring will be open for school for everyone that needs it. Damien? I got it covered, Mom. Liz is helping me out. Hope so. Senioritis won't be tolerated here. Ah, senioritis. I don't think I fucking studied for my senior year, my guy. But hey, I'm in college, even though I paused for a few years. Oh, this is interesting. To all our students, you're invited to St. Hamed High School's 201 M223 BC Winter Formal. Winter Formal? Damon yawned and stretches his arms behind his back. Yeah, some event for seniors they got every year. Basically a dance, but more fancy. It's not homecoming. Oh, prom. It's just prom. That's all it is. It's like the biggest event of the year. You know, next to graduation or prom or whatever. Okay. I guess prom is its own separate thing in this universe. Or at least for this school, I should say. I don't think any of my previous schools ever did something like this. Just regular dances. Immerse yourself in the scenery, serene beauty of the wintry night sky with music, food, entertainment, and more. We will also be hosting a special memorial for one of St. Hamed's finest teachers, who has recently passed. Mr. Skywalker Anakin. There you go. That's his true name. Shoot. That's going to be tough to see. The event will take place at the Volcadaire Convention Center on Friday, December 15th, from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Tickets for the Winter Formal are now on sale or in Mrs. Prockling's class in room 211. $15 for one and $30 for couples. Okay. Please read our event dress code to know what will and will not be allowed for the formal. Have a great weekend. Go Feathertails. Well, it seems like you three have something to look forward to next month. Mrs. Payne closes her laptop with a smile and sets it aside. Mom, it's about that time. She gasps and checks the clock on the wall. I nearly forgot. Benny, get your kimono on. I'll start the kimono? Kimono? I'll start the car? It's called a G, Mom. I'll probably be running some errands while he's at karate practice. Oh. I had taekwondo practice at the YMCA once for like 2 years, I'd say. But I forgot what they called the uniform. Taeguk or something. I'll be out until dinner. Alright, bye, Vinny. I'm sure Vin didn't mean to karate chop my throat as he got up. He's just eager to get to class. The background from Olivia helps to clear my airway quicker, at least. Well then, Demon switches on some game and slumps in his familiar position in the recliner in mere seconds. After listening to that hockey game, or less seeing Damon and Vinny enjoy a hockey game, I want to enjoy some Orlando City stuff, my guy. Also, I don't think anyone's gonna go to this part of the video, but if you do, watch out for Orlando City vlog coming up. It's not gonna be this weekend. I'm thinking of just uploading some clips and pictures from my Iceland trip, or my family's Iceland trip from 2021. At least from the first volume of it. But next weekend, probably next Sunday, I'll be uploading a video about my my adventure to the second game with my dad to the Orlando City Cavalry City CONCACAF Champions League second leg, which is going to be here in Orlando. So hell yeah, look forward to that. If you do care about my channel. I don't know how he keeps track of the blur of colors on screen. I feel like it's going to give me a seizure if I look too hard. So you two are going together and smooching, right? A powerful crushing force attempts to pulverize my fingers into mulch. Oh my god, Damon, you can't just start a conversation like that. Olivia's hand relents and leaves my palm feeling tender. Relax, I'm joking. Sorta. Your arms around her shoulder and all. When did that get there? Who put that there? I go to remove it, but Olivia holds on tight. Yeah, well, you plan on going on to the winter formal with Liz? Hell yeah, why wouldn't I? That was a fast answer. He shrugs. Well, the formal, I don't... Well, I mean, I'm still stuck at home, you know? Crap, yeah. You know when you'll get that replacement chair? It could be a week, could be longer. The mail system around here is annoying. That's like the majority of the US, at least when it comes to USPS. Jeez. Hey, I'll come visit every day after school. Ah, thanks. So, at least that's at least a week of her not stepping foot outside. Damon was only half joking about us going to winter formal. And that's definitely a good idea. But first... Hey, Olivia. Hmm? When you get your wheelchair back, you can go anywhere. Where do you want to go? Anywhere. Wait, so you're asking me out? She falls eerily silent as she turns her head towards me, eyes wide open. Yeah, I'm asking you out on a date. I'll take you everywhere you like. Olivia's mouth opens and closes while she looks at me in astonishment. Olivia? You okay? Oof. I find myself trying not to laugh. Olivia threw herself at me in the strongest hug I ever felt. Her arms and even her tail wrapped around me, pressing me tightly against her as she laughs in that cute gremlin giggle of hers. And while that giggling is infectious, my face is pressed against Olivia's ample bosom. Come on, you guys, get a room. No, too happy. Getting a little hard to breathe now. Gosh, this is the first good thing to happen in forever. I can't even move my arms. Olivia's caught them against my own sides. Wait, she's shifting. We're on our sides now, and I can finally pull my head up enough to take in some air. So when... Whoa! Ah, sweet death for... Oh, nice. So that's what's happening. As I feel myself flipped over Olivia for a split second, and then I'm back to being beneath her. And then back again, with just enough time to breathe. Olivia, we haven't even decided where to go. I feel like I'm on some kind of personal carnival ride, being spun wildly around, across the living room floor in Olivia's arms. It's fun, but very, very dizzying. When the Gator girl finally tires herself out, I find myself laid on top of her. And while I should feel very embarrassed about her compromising the position... Ooh! New thumbnail. I'm grinning ear to ear, looking down at my equally happy and light-headed girlfriend beneath me. You good, Inko? Pretty wild response. You just asked where a date would be. Doesn't matter. Her voice shrinks, enough so that even as close as I am to her, I can barely make it out. I was hoping for so long. Seeing that gentle smile of hers sets my heart aflutter. So, where did you want to go? You decide. I got nothing. Me? Somewhere I can take Olivia to really show her a good time. How about a picnic? See if it warms up a bit, and check out some of the more scenic places around. Volcadera is beautiful. I want to explore a bit. So do I. For a brief moment, the connection between Olivia and I feels stronger than ever as we stare into each other's eyes, until she goes right back into keeping me in her warm, scaly embrace. Sure, it was right in the middle of the living room with Damon still present, but none of that matters to me. The rest of our day was spent in that living room, playing more games on the old TV. Hours flew by, and Olivia kept switching up games. I think she was trying to find something that I would particularly enjoy, or at least be good at. Shame, then, that I seem to have been born lacking any gaming talents at all. We all still had fun, at least. When the sun began to set, though, I decided I should head home. I needed a shower and a change of clothes, and both of Damien's parents were still out. I felt bad when I left Damien's place at that night. Or rather, I felt bad looking at Olivia as I walked away from his house. His house? Her house? I don't know. It only grew worse as I went from the metro to my quiet neighborhood, and ultimately, our empty home. Yeah, it does sound like it sucks. From a warm, inviting nest to the empty nest. Seeing the small pile of letters at the front of the door made me realize what that feeling was. Loneliness. Maybe I should have just waited to ask the Paints if I could have spent the entire weekend. If I did that, would I be overstaying my welcome? I don't want to abuse their hospitality after all. Back in this house. In this living room. Ping. Withdrawing my phone from my pocket, I can see that Olivia just sent me a new doodle. Okay. Coming tomorrow? Well, I can handle a little loneliness. For now. Sure. Mr. Beast. It's been some time since we've seen his room, man. Jesus Christ. Also, look at that chandelier. Or that light, I should say. Kicking my door closed, I head for my computer so I can continue talking to her online. I lose track of how much time we spent instant messaging and sharing videos, but by the time I check my computer's clock, I realize it's past midnight. Damn. God damn. I didn't even go through my typical routine of checking for updates to my forums or blogs. Shoot, I'm going to be exhausted tomorrow. Totally worth it. I think that is a proper place to end it too. Oh, I just realized I haven't enabled this, man. I have not enabled this. This is depressing. Maybe we'll see it some other time.